Hey guys, RPM here. Hope y'all doing well and having a really great day. In this video, I want to get some feedback from all of you regarding my GTX 1060 3GB card rig. I have 7 EVGA for the win 1060 3GB cards, and these all have Samsung memory. Right now, this whole rig is mining Flux and has been for, I would say, more than the past year now. And it's been awesome. Right? And of course, I can't mine Ethereum on this rig because of the DAG size requirement, which is above, I think, it's going to hit almost 5GB at, I think, August of this year, of 2022. So these cards are 3GB cards, and so I can only mine, realistically right now, Flux. I can't mine Ravencoin or Ethereum Classic, I believe. Those two coins are over the 3GB card DAG size now, so yeah, that's why I've had these 1060 cards on Flux since then, ever since I couldn't mine Ethereum Classic on these anymore. So in this video, I just want to do like a straw poll and just talk about, you know, if I should keep these or not, and just give some, I guess, some comparisons, you know, maybe to run other graphics cards instead of these 1060s. So I'll have a link down below just with a couple different options. I just want to gauge the community, what you guys think of my 1060s, if I should keep these or not, or, you know, swap them out for other cards or other options that I can think of when I make that straw poll. So link down below. As well, this video is sponsored by Octominer.com. You guys know, you guys have seen me review the Octominer server cases and all that good stuff. You can see here I have an X8 Ultra here, and actually they don't make the Ultra anymore, they make the Ultra Plus, which has bigger 140mm fans. These are 120mm, and also the power supply configuration on the X8 Ultra Plus has 4 750 watt PSUs instead of the 2 1200 watts. So there is more capacity on the X8 Ultra Plus, and of course they have the X12 Ultra if you guys want to do 12 slotted graphics cards instead of 8. Use offer code RedPandaMining for $50 off if you guys are interested in buying an Octominer server case. And I have another quick announcement. If you guys are interested, there is a giveaway going on with TheMeterBox.com. I have partnered with them as well as the Hobbyist Miner to give away RX 6600s, 2 of them, to 2 lucky winners if you guys purchase or need a MeterBox cover. And on their website, which I'll have a link down below, you guys can see how to make your own digital MeterBox for 240 volt 30 amp if you guys are interested. So link down below, and when you purchase any of their boxes, there's the Red Fox Red, Hobbyist Miner Blue, Chump Change Green, or the simple black one that they have. Every $5 goes towards an entry for a chance to win a 6600. Alright guys, RX 6600, so good luck. Thank you, TheMeterBox.com. Alright guys, let's talk about my 1060 3GB card rig. So I have 7 of them here, not 8, and I was hoping that I could put 8 in an Octominer, but I was actually trying to find another EVGA for the win 1060 3GB card with Samsung memory. If anyone out there has one, please email me. Give me an email, contact@redpandamining.com. But I don't know if I'm actually going to keep these for mining or not, so it may not make sense for me to buy another one, so maybe not. But you guys can give me your thoughts here. I'm just going to go through. So I'm mining at about 140 souls per second mining Flux, and I believe this whole rig is taking about 600 watts at this moment, according to Simple Mining OS that I'm using right now, simplemining.net. So you can see the hash rates that I'm getting here. Alright, it says 140 right there, and then on the whole rig it's about almost 600 watts according to the software. But I'm gonna say at the wall it's probably gonna be more so 630, 650 watts at the wall. Okay, so you guys know the numbers there. Now, if I were to compare it to, let's say, other graphics cards that I have simply sitting right now, I just got this 3070 FE from the Mining King. Mining King, thank you so much, man, again. And then I have an RTX 2080 Ti from Code Red Mining, and then I have 2 2060 Supers. So if we were to compare in terms of Flux mining, that, you know, since 140 mega hash, around 650 watts. Now I can get 100 souls on this 2080 Ti at about 240, 250 watts. So what efficiency is better, this or 7 of these 1063 gigabyte cards? And you guys are probably gonna say, Red Panda, definitely the 2080 Ti. And yes, I have to agree as well. And especially if I also turn on this 3070 FE, I'll be able to get another, what, 60 souls at like, what, 130, 140, 150 watts or something. So that will give me more hash rate and also use less power consumption than these 7 1060s. All right, so that's one of the, I guess, the biggest reasons to turn this rig off and plug in these cards. So another scenario is, you know, for me personally, in my situation, I'm limited in power. So my thought process right now is to cycle out my older cards, right, so that I can get more efficiency with using the newer cards. So I guess that goes along with what we just talked about with, you know, comparing these cards with the other cards I have here, 2080 Ti and 3070. So that's just like the big picture for me to look at it. If I had a lot more power capacity, then I could essentially leave this rig running, and also I could run my other cards, no problem. Then I simply wouldn't have to be making this video. But, you know, for me personally, as I'm very attached to these cards, because this was basically my first mining rig back in 2017. These 1060 cards, 3 gigabyte cards, I bought, I think, in like June of 2017, I believe, and these have been going hard ever since, non-stop, and none of the fans have died. None of the fans have died. These are all EVGA. I really love EVGA cards. Like, I've had no issues with these and their fans. They've been going like just like a boss, non-stop. None of them have dried up. I've never had to replace any. I've never had, actually, I do see one little wobbly, kind of wobbly one right here, but otherwise, really, these cards are bulletproof and have gone above and beyond, and have probably made above and beyond what these cards are definitely worth now. And come to think of it, I could potentially sell these cards and buy into a newer edge card that could get, you know, maybe like a 3090, and let's see, how many souls can those cards do? About 100 or something, or 80 or 90 souls on a 3090. And then, yeah, I wouldn't get as much hash rate, but I would essentially get that efficiency. Well, I could sell these, right, maybe for maybe $200 each right now. That would give me what? That would give me about $1,400 potentially right now. $1,400. What card could I buy? There's many options out there that I could buy. I could buy maybe one or two, maybe realistically one more of these FEs, and maybe a 2080 Ti for $1,400. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm being too optimistic there. But, you know, I could buy other efficient cards, but I could upgrade, right? I could sell these cards and upgrade. That's a scenario that I could do personally. Do I have time to sell these cards individually? No, most likely not. I'm talking about for other people that potentially may have older cards, just talking about a scenario that, you know, upgrading from older gen GPUs into newer ones, then you could get that, you know, eke out more efficiency, maybe get more hash rate, and you'll just pay less on power, essentially, get more for your money, right? That's basically it. But in my case, you know, I was actually thinking of just potentially giving these away in the future. There's no sense for me to sell these for, you know, whatever, $200 now. I mean, sure, I could get money for it. Do I personally need that money to buy into newer cards? No, I would probably rather give these away to you guys, to the community. So that'll be something later. You guys know, I do have 8 1070 Founders Edition cards that are mining Flux right now. Solo mining Flux, sorry, correction, solo mining Flux. I already said that I'm giving those away at the end of this year in 2022 around Christmas time. So we're gonna have probably a big live stream of giving away 8 of those 1070s, 8 gigabyte cards to you guys. And so yeah, I said I'd be solo mining Flux. I'm still doing that test right now, and I think it's doing pretty good. But anyways, I just wanted to talk with you all regarding this rig. I was really wanting to get another 1063 gigabyte card and just make an Octominer, an 8 1063 gigabyte card Octominer. But like I said, I guess it boils down to my power. I should really just shut this down and turn on my other cards, which are more efficient for me. So I don't think I'm gonna do the straw poll. I'm gonna do whatever you guys say. All right, so the straw poll is down below. Give me your vote. I'll put in the scenarios down there of I should keep them and put them in an Octominer or find another one and get all 8, right? And then the other option, shut them all down, get rid of them, and then I can turn on my 2080 Ti and 3070 FE here in the barn, 2060s. You know, I'll get a lot more efficiency that way. I mean, you guys can probably attest to that. And really, I think that's really it. There's really those 2 options. Maybe I'll have more in the straw poll. All right, my friends, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. I am very close to getting my red shelf and putting it like in the center of my barn here. And I do want to make like a hot and cold aisle. So when I get this metal shelf, I am essentially going to be putting all my rigs, all my Octominers vertically, and then I want to get like, you know, plywood or, you know, HVAC wall stuff and just make like a wall of some sort, an enclosed wall, and enclose all of my Octominers, and then all the cold air or all the air will just go through the front of the Octominers, and then it'll exhaust out of my 22-inch exhaust fan if I can make, you know, like an enclosed box with my metal shelf here. You guys can probably picture it, right? All my Octominers vertically, and then I'll just enclose it, and then yeah, that's it. That's basically it. So that all the hot air will funnel through that. So that's my plan for what's upcoming in the summer. Okay guys, so stay tuned for that. Let me know your thoughts on that. All right guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one, and peace out.